Hi everybody. I am back in my art room in the basement and I can record a video for you guys. So I was making something last weekend that I can't share yet, but it put me in the mood to play with Dylusions. And I'm thinking like old school, like how I used to play with Dylusions. So all morning, all I've been thinking about is Diane's paints and wanting to get my hands into them. So I've already selected my paint colors and stencils, and that's pretty much as far as I've gotten because I don't really plan everything out. I just play and go with the flow. So I want to create a page where, you know, I use the paints in the background and the stencils in areas, you know, like I said, old school. And then I want to use Diane's collage and do that. So that is what I'm in the mood for. For stencils, I have chosen golden nuggets, angles, I think this one's boulders. Yep, boulders. So those are going to be my background stencils. I don't know if I'll grab any other ones later, like for a border or anything. And the paint colors I've chosen are Cherry Pie, Bubblegum Pink, and Pure Sunshine. And I also have my gel plate on the side because for the angle stencil, I hardly ever want this part. I always want the lines. It's the lines that I love. And creating it with the gel plate, I always just love the look of it. So that is my plan. And like I said, that's the only plan I have. So I'm just going to do a one-page spread. I'm thinking if I'm really productive, then I'm going to do pink on this side, like this spread on this side. And then if I have time, do a like blue and green on this side. So first I like to just spritz my page a bit because this paper is very absorbent. I'm just gonna smush some paint onto the background. I don't necessarily follow Diane's thing. She tends to do, although I do work in threes a lot, so I think she tends to do that. I just smush color, and I have way too much. Yeah, I just put it down wherever. I have to learn to squirt out less because her paints go far, especially if you spritz the background. If I didn't, then it probably wouldn't go as far. Ooh, I don't know how well that sponges. Felt pretty hard. See, I miss these bright colors. I love seeing them together. I don't try to blend them. I just like going back over it so it's not as stark, like start and stop. Ooh, this one is not great. It's hard in areas, so it's making it a little funny. And that one I actually didn't squirt out enough paint. So you're probably going to hear my washing machine going upstairs. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Like, I can hear it, I just don't know if you'll be able to hear it or not. Oh, I didn't want to use yellow there. I wanted to go in with more bubblegum pink. Okay. So, I think first, since it's the biggest one, I'll do some boulders. And I don't want it to stand out too much. Excuse me. What do I want? Yeah, I think I'm going to do Pure Sunshine for this one. So I guess I follow Diane in this way, that I use the same colors. Though I don't know if I always have in the past. I don't know. It's been a while. So I know she usually does her backgrounds, and she's like, the background is the background or something. It should be in the background. So she does it not too bold, but I just do it. Her backgrounds are beautiful though. I gotta have one more because that's 4. Who wants 4? I don't know how much it'll show up there, but there we go. You can see it. And then I'm gonna do the angles. So this one I'm gonna do bubblegum pink. And we might get, I'll use this side because it looks like it has more pinks. Though this side kind of does too. Because sometimes the paint, like I don't clean my stencils, so whatever is on here could get transferred over too. But I love that look, so I'm not worried about it. I don't know what side. I feel like this side. Again, too much paint. And I did this wrong. I needed to get it on the stencil. See, I'm out of practice. So I'm just going to see if I can find a page. There we go. And just put this on here. That is not what I needed to do. I know, this is awful. I tried playing with as ages ago. Diane stamps, but not all that great at it. Okay, so what I need to do is put down the stencil, then add the paint. So I get the paint on the stencil. That's the whole point. Silly me. And then I need like a second. I didn't want to do it over the entire background, but oh well. Oh, I didn't get enough. I could have waited too long. Maybe instead of adding more paint, I'm going to try spritzing it with water. Isn't that pretty? There we go. That's a bit more. I'm gonna see if I can find it. There we go. I don't know if it'll come off or not. Ooh. You can see it. Now, all that's left is a little bit of this one. I'm going to dry this first. And then I'm going to take nuggets and cherry pie. And do a little bit here and there. I can tell my sponge is old because it's ripping as I use it. Shredding. Okie dokie. So again, I have no idea where I'm going with this, but I am gonna grab some and throw them on the page as, you know, something grabs my attention. I love black and white and I love stripes, so this definitely grabbed my attention. One nice thing about Diane's collage, a lot of her images are not too fussy, like for cutting. I mean, she does have some that are a little bit, but most of them are pretty, you know, pretty easy to cut out for somebody like me who doesn't like doing it. So this, just because I have this out here doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to use it, but it's an idea. Like, who knows where this will go. Do like contrast in that. You can't even see what I'm looking through. I like that one. Feeling like maybe 3 heads on the page or something. Maybe one up high. Possible. I have lots more still like in their packaging, but I would kind of like to rather use something that's already out, especially if it's already been snipped into. So I'm drawn to this, but I don't want everything to be black and white. I mean, it would look good, but I would like some color as well. All the heads seem to be black and white. I'm thinking I was thinking I would like to have a head up here as well, but if it needs to have a body too, like I wouldn't want a body covering up the whole background. I feel like there's too much green in everything that I'm using. But then if I don't use green, it blends in too much. Find a blue even. Oh, I see. Looks different. Doesn't look right. So I like that blue. If I could find that one and a bigger one. Who says I have to put a body on a head? Like for that one. I like it better if the green was on this side. I don't know. So sometimes I get in these moods where I like second guess everything I'm doing, and it drives me crazy. I drive myself crazy. So I am going to use this one because I like it. Trying to decide if I want anything else on it before I stick it down, like if I want something behind it or not. I give this one some shape. So I'm just using, it's easier to see, as a somewhat guide. Almost looks like it was meant to be, like the bird is cut off, but then this little piece on this piece makes it look like it's the tail continuing. Not that it needs to be that way, but can't help but notice. I didn't finish cutting this piece. If I put that there, it's not going to give me much room if I want to add a quote. Keep it there, and I'll continue with the border, and then we'll see. Get the feeling she won't be coming back. I love this one. And I'll keep it out just in case I want to use it on that page. I feel like that one would be good too. I'm getting pieces for the other page. That blends too much. I think that one stands out enough. I don't want just one long strip. They're the same. And then continue the green again. There's some blue. I'm just putting this out there. I will not know what set each piece came from, so no point in even asking. I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. And I'm liking these. I haven't used it in a journal, but I used it on a mini that I made using her collage. And, oops, I really liked it. To me, it's like using the glitter glue. I think it's just quick and easy. I'm not concerning myself with going to the edge because I don't want it right in the spine because it could make it difficult for opening and closing. I think I'm going to come down some, actually. I want to get that bottom. Put some on. Oops. And then I want to get a hexagon. Don't want to cut into a new sheet. I just want to try to find one that's already I like having images already cut, but this drives me crazy. Like it just being in here and having to look through everything. Like, I'd rather for it to be out and spread out. This drives me insane. Insane. I feel like throwing it all on the floor. Oh, there's a hexagon. That'll work. And just cut. And glue this one down. I didn't want the whole thing, I just wanted to close in that gap. I don't know why. I'm going to wait because I think that one I'm going to have overlap the top border. Like that. I feel like I'm being so quiet, but I feel like if I really get into like a flow and just getting it done, then I tend to shut up because I feel like I'm kind of working as if I'm here by myself, and I don't talk a whole lot to myself. Usually the only time I talk to myself is when I've done something stupid. Then I let myself know, that was stupid, Denise. I think she's going to sit on that hexagon. Now for the top. Blends in too much. I like that. Then I need something going across. I don't find that has too many border pieces and stuff. I think I'm going to use the rest of that blue. Kind of creates like a triangle, but you can't go wrong with that. I know it makes the letters sideways, but I don't care. Yeah, I find using this glue so much quicker than a glue stick. Although I haven't been using a glue stick in ages. I never thought I would like using wet glue, but I really do. I guess it's not just any wet glue. I'm guessing this is probably made more for this sort of stuff. I want a scallopy border. So I think I'm going to take a moment and grab one of Diane's old stamps. This is probably like among her first, like pretty close to the beginning anyways. This one's around the edge. I love her old stamps. Like, just like, oh, I just love it. Okay, so I just want some, do I want it black and white or do I want to paint it and then stamp it a color? If I painted it, I want something contrasting to the pink and the orange and stuff. So it had to be like in the blue, green, purple. Actually, even yellow would be nice. I know it's not contrasting, but like a bright yellow would pop. But then it might blend a bit too much with this one. I know this is going to come as a shock to you, but I'm thinking purple. Or would that blend with the border too much? Oh my goodness, decisions, decisions. That would be the yellow. I'm just using a piece of printer paper. Like it's, oh, this is definitely not getting added back in. Kind of forgot all about her. It's printer paper, but it's a nicer printer paper, and I think it's slightly thicker. And I don't know what it is. I can't remember. Oh, I think I might go for like, feeling my like least favorite purple. It does go. I really don't like lilac, but I feel like it would work for this. Just toss something on the floor. This might be a huge chunk of paint because when was the last time I used it? This still looks liquidy. It is. It is like in really good condition. Wow. Oh my. Wow. Look at, it's just, they don't last forever. That was just falling apart. That's all I need. Keep opening the wrong drawer to put my stuff away. See, it's been too long since I've been in my space. It was, I don't know if it was like 3 months or so that I was out of an art room. It's a long time. for me. Is that dot always there, or did I do that? Can't think of anything that I had out that would have created it, so it must have always been there. I'm just going to stamp it with black ink. I don't know if I have any over here. I might have to go over. I don't have my Ranger over here. 1 minute. So I'm just using black archival. This one's too long. I don't know where my shorter one is right now. Nice. I think I'll just continue it further down, because what else am I going to use this purple for? And I think I'll do a second one. In case I want it for anything. So again, that was around the edge. One thing I wish I didn't do years ago, I used to throw out the plastic that those stamps come in. And over time, the back of the stamp, it doesn't adhere as well as it used to. Like, it doesn't cling as well as it used to, so they tend to fall off. And at least if you keep them in that plastic sleeve, if they fall off, they're in that plastic. So I've been keeping them in their plastic sleeves now for years, and I just cut the top off instead of having to open and close the sticky part in the bottom of the stamp. I leave that adhered shut, because over time that'll just, you know, lose its stickiness and keep coming open. So I leave that one stuck, and I just cut some, just a little bit off the top of the plastic wrap and pull it in and out that way. Just a little tip. Speaking from experience. And that way, if a stamp falls off, it just falls in there. Yeah, I like that. Courtney's going to be so proud of me using purple. For you, Courtney. Oh, I just thought of something else she wanted me to do. And now I feel like I have to do it because I actually remembered it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. But I will try. I will embarrass myself for Courtney and I will try. There's this video, so cute and so funny. This little boy, and I can't remember what he has, but he's asking if it's purple. But the way he says purple, oh my goodness, it cracks me up. I sent it to her. And she said, I want you in your next video. You have to say it. And this was quite a while ago, but I hadn't been doing videos, nor do I use purple very much. Let's see if I can do it. He goes, purple? No, I can't. It flows better. His P goes, purple. It's so cute. So cute. I'll do it now while I'm thinking about it. I'll find it on Instagram and I'll share it in my stories. And plus I can show it here on the camera. Or did I save it? Because sometimes if I see something that's really cute or something that makes me laugh, I have a folder that is called Just Because. My goodness, I didn't save it. Let's see if I can find it. I found it.
Is it?
It is purple.
Hey.
Which one? Is it?
It is purple.
Okay, you want me to use it? There you go.
Isn't that the cutest? Okay, now I'm gonna save it in my...
Which one? Is it?
It is purple.
Isn't that the cutest? So there, Courtney, I used purple. I tried to say it like the little boy and I showed the clip. That should make you smile today. I hope it did. Okay, I like that. I actually, dare I say, like with everything else, I don't mind the look of that purple in this context. By itself, in among all that, I don't mind it. Courtney's gonna love this video. Be making her so happy. And her head can slightly cover up the start of that. Oh, I like it. Ooh, this is coming together. I like it when there's like a lot of collage. I may not have room for a written quote. I may just have to either not do any quote or frigadig. Use Diane's quote sticker things or back chats. That could be cool too. So I'm kind of liking the idea of like having lots of collage. I'm kind of wondering if I want to add a little bit, I do, a little bit of that border in two more places. I'm thinking one is right there. All I can hear now is that boy saying purple. I slipped it. Little toddlers and babies, they're just the cutest. I feel like it's meant to go with this border. Ideally, I kind of feel like, oh no, gotta stick it there. I feel like it should have came in here more, but it wants to live there now. So there it shall be. I'm just wanting to fill this up now, like, I'm liking all the collage bits. I still need a piece right here. I do have this leftover piece from the hexagon, so I'll just stick that down there. I am liking this. This came from the rooster. And it was coming off the page, so that's what got cut off. I have to add it. Just gonna stick it on there. Just plain white. Now this left over from that spot. I didn't have that stuck down. I could see it coming down off of there, but I can't get under there now. Is that it, or do I want to try and add more? You can barely see any of the boulder stencil anymore. You can see a little bit of one right here. And I think that's it. But you can see my favorite. Although I love the border stencil. You can see the nuggets too. But the border and this angle stencil, two of my favorites. I feel like that's it for collage. And I'm kind of feeling like I want to go in with a black paint pen. Maybe do some doodles. I feel like going down here and then having some dangly things. What? I'm not so sure. But so I was going to say, I feel like Diane had dangly stamps. This is another old one, In-Betweenies. I could take, although I don't know if I want it that much. I'm just going to keep opening the wrong drawer. One is smaller. Don't want the whole thing. Gonna have to go over it with paint pen anyways, because I can't see it. Do I want the other one? Not the best. I'm gonna find a black paint pen. Found it, finally. Before I was finding everything but. I don't think I want to outline everything. So I'm definitely not doing a handwritten quote. I can tell that now, just by making this bold. Who knows, maybe I won't even do one. Imagine. I think I'll even be able to edit this video and get it out for, I think, Sunday, tomorrow. I think that's a better day than Saturday. I feel like, I don't know if people are relaxing more on Sunday and taking, you know, allowing themselves some time to watch YouTube, whereas Saturday might be more of a get some things done day. And tomorrow is my daughter's birthday. It's cute and funny. I can find it cute and funny because I'm a lot older than she is. And I can also remember she's turning 25. I don't feel like I had a problem turning 25. I had a problem at 30 and 40. And I hate that my next big one is 50. Like, not my next birthday, but, you know, my next big number, which is only a couple years away. But yeah, she's having a hard time at 25. Like, well, And Mom makes things lots better by saying that is 1/4 century. I gotta have fun with it. She'll be able to tease me right back on my 50th and say I'm 1/2 century, so I don't know if she will dare to. We'll see. I like that. I think I don't know. We'll see. I was going to say, I think I just want to outline the main parts. But who knows? I say I'm not going to outline everything. Once I get going, everything might have a black outlined edged. I was thinking just maybe the main images. So I'll do those first and then we'll see. I don't know, I have the urge to do the rest now. And I hate that I want to do that, but yep. So I'm not going to talk during this part because it's boring to watch. So if I don't talk, I can just speed it up. I'm done. I am. I have to outline the head once it's glued down. I really like this. Like, this is, to me, this is old school collage. Like, this is the first collage I did was, I'm pretty sure, was Dylusions collage. I don't think I had ever tried collage before that. Not that I can think of, because I don't think I had any collage images, or like I didn't buy magazines and stuff and cut them up. I hadn't ventured into that world. So glad I found it though, because collage is like one of my favorites to do. I feel like collage, like, if you're the kind to do, well, for me anyways, I can only speak for myself. Like, I do whimsical, like silly, just easygoing collage. There's nothing serious in my collage, like no world issues or anything like that. Like, I keep it usually light and funny and everything. So for me, collage is like a happy place, like a release, a relax. I don't know, it's just, I don't know, it's just relaxing and like a happy place, kind of. somewhere you can just let go and have fun. Nothing matters. You can do what you want. I mean, really, when you're doing art, you can do what you want anyways. There should be absolutely no rules in your art, and it shouldn't be, well, this, you're not supposed to do this. You do what you like the look of. If somebody tells you those colors don't go together, if you like the way they look together, then you use them together. Your art should make you happy. It's a bonus if it makes others happy, but it doesn't matter. And a lot of time, if you love what you do, other people, not everybody, I mean, we all have our own tastes, but if you love what you do, there's bound to be somebody else that does as well. And those are your people. I'm going to do those dots around in a different color. I have these within reach. Close up my glue so it doesn't dry out. What color? A light pink. I don't know if these are supposed to shake. I don't hear a ball. These are some new Sharpie Creative markers. Like I buy the brush tip. These are the brush tip, and I love brush tip. But I didn't see these colors in the brush tip. They have the bullet. The colors are very nice. Pink's not standing out a whole lot, is it? Not against the skin anyways. I know it seems weird to only add it in that spot, but everything else seems to work. Let me see if I can get some of the things to stand out a little more. I want to do I know I'm getting quiet again. I think that's it. I think. What do you think? I really love, like, I hope it shows up in the video, but on the camera this really, it really pops. Okay, I'm calling that done. This reminds me of the good old days. Not that the new days aren't good. Okay, I have an urge to do something before I stop. I don't know if this is going to be too thick. I want to go in between with some white. Yeah. Which means I'm going to have to go back in with black because I'm covering it up. Okay. I know I keep saying I'm done, but I am done. Okay? So I'm going to go and edit this video so I can share it with you tomorrow. And then hopefully I still have time and I can do this side. And it would be super awesome if I could even edit this side, but you know, take it easy. I'll be happy if I get to edit this one and then do this one. Okay, see you next time. Bye.